Hey guys, Jermaine Morgan here, and we're back with another ear training series video today. And before we get too far into this video, I'll say this a few times because I know we got people that are trickling in. But before we get too far into this video, there is an offer that I'm gonna make for you guys, and you want to make sure you hang around for it because you don't want to miss this one. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. So hang around for this. But today we're going to be jumping into, you've seen the title of the video, Stay on the One. We're going to be talking about riding on the one and making it really, really feel good, especially if you're playing in church. I know, depending on when you're watching this video, tomorrow for most of us is Resurrection Sunday. So if you're watching this after that, well, I'm sorry, you missed it. But if you're joining me here either today or tomorrow, we're getting ready for that. All right. So for you who are gearing up, oftentimes in church, especially in more gospel driven churches, you have a gospel thing that'll break out where you kind of like quartet, that kind of thing, because we're going to be using this Gospel Quartet track to kind of get context for what I'm talking about. All right, so this is what we call a Gospel Quartet drive right here. So good morning, everybody that's jumping in. I see you in the chat. All right, so here's the track we're going to be using. It's in the key of C, by the way. For my quartet heads, y'all know we call this a foot stomper. All right, so I'm going to show you how to play around on the one, using the one to build all of your ideas. This track literally stays on the one almost the entire time. We only go to like the flat 7/4, like at the very end of the phrase. So I'm going to show you guys. Now, I will say this before we get going. This is not only can this be used for gospel quartet. This is just for the reference. You can use this in multiple areas, especially in gospel music. Predominantly what I talk about on this channel is using stuff in gospel music, in church, that type of thing. So if you're new to me, if you're new to this series, again, this is the ear training series. I'm not going to be doing a lot of teaching in this video. I'm going to be playing. You're going to be listening and repeating what I do. So if you don't have your bass already, this ain't one of them type of videos you just eat your popcorn and watch me. You go ahead and grab your bass, get it out, get ready to play with me, because what I've discovered in my years of teaching, and I've been doing this for a while, I discovered that most bass players, musicians in general, struggle with hearing. Not so much the mechanics of how to play. Sometimes they struggle with how to hear. So in this series that I've been doing, I think this is video 3 or 4, I can't remember. But anyway, in this series, my aim is to help you guys to strengthen your ear to be able to hear stuff and repeat it, because I believe, just based on my own experience, if you can strengthen your ear, then it makes everything else much easier. So this is the whole point of what we're doing here, is for you to train your ears. All right, so let's get ready to jump in this. You guys know how it goes. If you're new to me, again, you don't know how it goes, what we usually do is we'll play through the track a couple of times and we'll start trading off. I'll start playing some things real time. Most of the time I try not to over prepare for these things because I want it to be organic. I want what I'm doing real time to happen so you guys can join in and you can do it from your own standpoint. Sean and Tommy, I see you guys in the chat. Good, I guess it's good, still good morning to you guys. All right, so let's jump right into it. Here we go. Oh yeah, and this track, the link to this track, lest I forget, the link to this track is already in the description. Good morning to everybody jumping in. The link to this track is already in the description. All right, here we go. Quartet, good old quartet, it's on the one. Let me know if you guys can hear the track okay. I tried to test the sound beforehand. We just rock on the one. That's the whole thing. So we'll rock a few times. If you're already with me, just go ahead and rock on the one. just changed the groove. Catch that. Okay, so periodically I'll stop and I'll kind of give some insight on what I'm doing, not over teaching, but making sure that you guys got the context for what I'm doing. Not only are you hearing it, but what we want to do anytime we change the groove, especially if it's like a quartet drive, you want to make sure whatever you do, it feels good. So if you start veering off, make sure if you're going to veer off, especially in quartet, it got to feel good. In a gospel drive in general, it has to feel good, right? So all I'm doing is and whatever you do, you want it to always sit in the groove. We can always go back to that 2, 3, 4. That one on the quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It sounds oversimplified, especially if you're not familiar with the quartet or gospel genre, then that can sound like, oh man, he ain't doing nothing on bass. But trust and believe, in a service, if you sit there on that one, I need somebody who's been to church. This ain't no preaching thing, but I need somebody who's been to church that knows what I'm talking about. If you sit on that one, in that groove, on something like that, you're going to get house every time. Every single time. You don't have to get all is nice. But if you sit right there and that groove is locked, you're going to get house every single time. I mean, again, the chops is nice. I love chops. But on a groove like that and in a drive, especially in a quartet or church drive, it's that one. There it is. So I got some people in the chat that's already, they know what it is. So here we go. Back, same thing. So this time we're going to jump in. And so I will start playing around with some little ad-libbing stuff just to give you some things you can do. And so I'll play it a few times and then I'll give it to you so you can play it. So let's get it. All right, here we go. I see y'all in the chat. All right. Here we go. Let's get back in it. If I can open my track back up. I'm gonna fast forward to get to another part in it. Here we go. We on the 1 and C if you're just joining us. Listen again. Turn around. You do it. You do it. Can't talk. Turn around. Here it is again. understand one thing. Turn it around. I'll do it again. You. All right, get ready to turn around right here. Again. I got to get that one. So what I'm gonna do there is that's a little bit more advanced. Now I will say this, because for some of you, you might not understand what I'm doing here. I'm using my relative major for this. All right, so if we're in C minor, I'm going to that E flat major, and that's simply C major, E flat major pentatonic. You know, and I played it up an octave. That's something that you can do over that, like that dominant groove. So again, that one is a little bit more advanced, but that's what you're here for. All right, so again, so. And so the challenge is getting back to it. Whether you play it up an octave, so you can do it like if you want to play it on the lower register, you just have to make sure it's clean. So let's put it in context again. Find out where I'm at in the track. Right here. time. All you, try it. Line. Turn it around. Play it with me. Turn around. Line. Okay, one last thing I want to point out. So notice where I'm placing that line. So again, I want to just make sure that you guys know the when and the where of what we're doing exactly. So we're playing that line. Anytime I'm doing a line, I want to make sure I stay away from those pivotal moments in the song, and this means I don't want to lose the foundation of what I'm doing. Like, even though I'm playing like a fast, I don't want to play that over because they need the bottom right there. So I don't want to put that line in a place where it's going to take away from the groove. So if I'm going to sneak it in there, I want to sneak it in a place that it allows that groove to keep pushing. Because if I go, like if I do that, if I'm going to play that going into the turnaround. That's where I would personally do it, because I want to make sure that I'm still catching those pivotal moments in the song. So as you're learning stuff, as you're practicing this stuff, and you don't only have to do this on a Gospel Quartet drive, or you don't only, it's not isolated to just this drive. You can do it almost anywhere. And you can take that line that we're doing and practice it up to speed it up, slow it down depending on the song. But it definitely works great over a drive. And you just want to be mindful of all these different things when you're playing in context, because you never want to lose the foundation of the groove. Scarabi, I see you in the comments, and everybody else that's jumping in the comments. So how long have I been on here? Oh, wow. So, okay, I don't want to go too long as usual on this video. So I just wanted to give y'all a few things that you can do during a drive. I don't want to make this video super long, but I do want to do this. I told you, if you hang around, I had an offer that I was going to give you guys at the very end. All right, we know this is resurrection, if I can talk, resurrection weekend for a lot of us. Some of y'all call it Easter. All right, so what I'm doing currently right now, if you're not part of my email list, and you need to be part of my email list, I'll put something in the I'll pin something below where you can kind of become part of my email list. And it's going to be dealing with setting your bass. So if you struggle with setting your bass, I'm going to put something below that you can get that's going to help you with that. And, you know, come on over to my world. That way you know what's going on. Anyway, so I'm doing a giveaway. Now, I'm going to say this because some of y'all have been around here. I tried to give away some stuff during my contest that I did. Some of y'all got scared. I don't know. I guess y'all got scared. Y'all ain't have time. I tried to give y'all this bass. I literally tried to give y'all this bass. Somebody could have got this bass. I guess that nobody wanted. I guess y'all thought I had a little Radio Shack bass. I don't know what it is. But, but anyway, I'm going to do this again. This is a very limited offer. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know what this bass sounds like. It's a Fender Player Plus. Here's the deal. I'm letting you know right now that I'm letting this bass go to somebody. Now, if nobody bites on it, that's cool. I'll keep it. I like the bass. I don't like Fenders, but I like this one. So I'll keep it. But here's what I'm doing. I'm running a sale right now. All of this stuff that you're hearing me do in this little get together here that we got going on, I teach all of this stuff, specifically, I teach this in my Gospel Quartet instructional. And I have tons of, if you're not familiar with me and you're new to me, I have tons of courses on JermaineMorgan.net. And I teach all of this stuff on my website. And these are paid courses. I do a lot of free content for you guys here on YouTube. But if you want to know a little bit more about how to do this stuff, where I am digging into my teaching more and I'm walking you through step by step, because you need that. Okay, I need a little bit more because I'm not catching it as fast, and I need to know what I'm doing so I can strengthen my ear. Well, I got it for you, and I've done a whole gospel-based bundle. Literally, there's about $1,000 worth of information, probably more, but I'm just saying about $1,000 worth of information in this course, where I'm breaking down all these different types of quartet grooves like we've done today. And as well, I'm breaking down the hymns. There's about 6 different hymns I'm breaking down, 6 different quartet grooves that I'm breaking down. About, let's see, with the congregational songs, I think it's about 8 total congregational songs that I'm breaking down. Not only am I breaking down the songs, I'm showing you how I'm navigating around the songs, my thought process about how we're building it, how to move around songs just like that type of thing. So in church, if that's a weak area for you, because I know most of us have been on, nothing against CCM music, but a lot of you guys have been on the CCM music tip, because that's been the wave for the last 10 to 15 years. So if you're new to bass, that churchy stuff might be foreign. And I understand that. So I made something for you guys to show you how to play this stuff, and not only how to just play it, but how to dominate it, how to be like great at this different stuff. I have a shout course that I've done. And not only did I teach the basics of what I'm doing in the shout course, I allowed Justin Raines, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I allowed Justin Raines to come on and do a course where he broke down his approach to different shouts and that kind of thing. So all of this stuff is available, and it's probably something else I forgot. Oh yeah, straight gospel, where it's like showing you how to do more choir music, contemporary gospel, how to kind of approach modern contemporary gospel, just giving you that context for that. I got all of this stuff available in a bundle. Well, it normally sells on my website, because I know some of y'all need the numbers. It normally sells on my website for $697, basically $700. It normally sells on my website for $700 because you're getting a bunch of stuff. Like I said, you about $1,000 worth of content. Right now, it's on sale for, I think, $350. Let me look at it. It's on sale. Oh yeah, by the way, you gotta hurry because it's a limited offer. It's gonna go away at midnight tomorrow night. It's for $350. It's on sale. That you get all of that stuff that I'm breaking down, including the Justin Raines approach and the shout, all of the gospel bundles. If you're familiar with my site and you've bought 1 or 2 of these things, you know these courses are like $97.99 a piece. But for a limited time, you can get all of these courses. And your chance to win, I'm giving away this Fender bass with somebody that purchases that bundle. Not everybody. I ain't got but one bass. I'm giving away this bass. And not only am I giving away this bass, but you guys know that I rock with Reunion Blues. So this is my case that I use for this particular bass, this RBX case. I had some stuff I was trying to give away for Say It With Your Strings. I still got it. So I'm giving it away with somebody that buys that, I'll tell you what, we're going to do this because I want to raise the stakes a little bit. We're going to do this. I'm going to give away, because you can see it's still in the case. I ain't giving y'all my old case I've been using. I'm giving away the Fender bass along with this case. Look it up. See how much this stuff costs, because y'all know this stuff ain't cheap. So I'm giving away this RBX case. Y'all forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm giving away this RBX case with that Fender bass for somebody who buys. I'm going to pick out of whoever purchases that bundle. So you have to, it's not a raffle. You're literally getting all of these courses, and I'm going to choose somebody. But here's what I'm going to do. I got 2 of these cases. So one of these cases is going to be wrapped around that Fender bass, and I'm going to give it away. The other case, I'm just going to send it to somebody who buys the bundle. So I'm just letting you know. Now, if y'all decide, hey, I don't like your little bundle, and I don't think it's all that good, that's cool. I can keep this stuff. It's cool. But I'm just letting you know I'm giving this stuff away to somebody. And here's the thing. This is a great part about it. Again, it's not a raffle. So it ain't like if you don't win the bass, you ain't getting nothing. Now, you're getting these courses where owners with this stuff. I'm breaking this stuff down for you guys. So even if you don't get the bass, you're still getting that steal of a deal for these courses that I'm offering on the site. And I got people that have taken these courses that has been very, very helpful for them. You can see the reviews and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, just check that out. I wanted to make sure I made mention of that before I got off of here. This offer ends at midnight tomorrow night. So if you're still here, you're still watching me, go ahead and take advantage. I'm going to do this now for my people who are live. Everybody who's watching in the replay, I'll also put the link. I think I put the link in the description, so you can find the link in the description of this video. But I just dropped that link in the chat. If you want to go, there ain't nothing hidden. I just told you how much it costs, so you're not getting over there and being surprised. I told you what's included. So I'm not trying to pull your leg. Anybody who's taking courses from me, you know what it is. You've seen this stuff on YouTube. So if this is for you, this is your shot. If you missed the opportunity for this bass, for Say It With Your Strings, this is your shot to try to get this bass and this Reunion Blues case again. So I encourage you guys to there it is. Sean asked about the link. Yeah, I just dropped the link in the chat, and it's in the description. And what I'll also do is I'll put it maybe I'll put it at the end of this video for a limited time, because like I said, after tomorrow it's gone. So no gimmicks, none of that. If one person buys, then your chances of winning this bass is very high. I'm just telling you. So it's a steal of a deal, and I wanted to make sure I make that offer to you guys. Again, if nobody takes me up on the offer, it's cool. My feelings are not gonna be hurt, and you're gonna still see me playing this bass. It's all good. This Fender Jazz Player Plus. I think this bass was listed. I don't even think this specific one there, Sweetwater's not selling this specific bass no more. They making like a slightly different model. So this particular Player Plus that I've been playing for over almost a year or two, this thing is in mint condition. And y'all see it, y'all heard it, you know what it is. I've been playing this bass for almost coming up on 2 years, I want to say. And it's not hurt. I haven't did a lot of gigging out with the bass, so it pretty much stays in my studio all the time. So the bass is, again, in mint condition. I think it was about $1,000 listed when that's the sale price on it when Sweetwater had this bass. I don't think you can find this bass anymore on Sweetwater. You have to find it like maybe on Reverb. Somebody has one and they're selling it. But this specific bass, they don't make it. To my knowledge, they are not making this bass. I haven't seen it on Sweetwater. Maybe if some of you guys seen it somewhere else, let me know. But I haven't seen it anywhere. So yeah, this is your chance to win it. Win a Fender, Fender Jazz Player Plus. What is this? So yeah, it's made in Mexico. This is a Mexico. Set up a lot like the Fender Deluxe, but it has the leaf tuners on it. So y'all know about this bass. I did a whole review on that bass, so y'all know what it is. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for chiming in today. Do me a favor, share this video with somebody, especially somebody that you know this will be helpful for. If you're a music director, maybe you don't even play bass, you're just watching this, and you know your bass player needs to see this, share this with your bass player. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you for joining in with me today. I will be back when I be back. If you're not following me on socials, you can follow me at J Morgan Bass and Instagram. I rarely post on X now. It's X. I rarely post there, but Instagram I do post. and I post on Facebook. So be sure you're following me there as well if you're not already. But anyway, thank y'all, man. Pray before you play tomorrow. And remember Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, whatever you work at it as to God rather than for man. So when you're playing tomorrow, don't just be playing, doing your thing for you. Make sure God gets the glory from what you're doing. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. I'm out. Peace. If I can find the end. All right. I'm going for real.